guys, it's Geo here, bringing you another video for the first time ever on my channel. We are playing Farming Simulator 17. I'm playing a modded out version today. I'm going to do a little series here with this mining and construction. So I'm going to do a quick little tour of the map and show you where we're at. I had to do a little bit of setup for this because it still drops you in with like a combine and stuff, and I don't plan on doing any farming for the time being. So I gave myself a truck. I started myself with $250,000 and no debt. Clearly something happened because as soon as I got into the game it dropped me off. So one of the main things you can do in here is gold. So that's what this truck will primarily be used for, a little bit of moving stuff around, but mostly just for gold. So it'll drop soil there. Water will go and get dropped here, and then it'll produce gold. And the gold will show up in a little toolbox right here. And then over here I can drop the stone that I mine. Tailings will come here. Tailings occurs from the stone and mining for gold. And then from the stone we get stone powder, sand, and gravel. And then those get used over here. Now over here is where you create stuff for the roadways. So like asphalt, and again sand, gravel, river sand. I'm not sure where river sand comes from, to be totally honest. I haven't played around with this enough yet to know. In this map they have added a man, this truck sometimes steers so slow. They've added a third train, so you can come down here, dump tailings off or anything really, and then you can go sell it around the map. So they have added, you see in the lower right corner of the map there's a whole bunch of stuff added. Now the train line doesn't actually show up on the map, but it's there, and it goes down to that bottom right corner by where Mary's farm was in the original one. And yeah, tailings. So you create a boatload of tailings from mining for gold. One of the fun things in this here, I might as well show you now, is the mud, which is pretty sweet, and it makes the trucks dirty. Alright, I'm also going to try and play this, you know, as real as I can. Whoa. So over here is where we will get the limestone from. Now there's a couple of options. You can use a loader and a bucket, which I'm not sure. I'll do that obviously to start. And then I plan on, once I've got a little more money, to buy a conveyor belt system because it works pretty well. Oh, come on, don't get stuck. Ugh. Get through this. Woo! Alright, so this is where we get the stone from. And right now there's about 25, is that 25,000? 20,600 pieces of stone. One of the other things that dropped in for me was this crappy old truck. And I had no choice but to spend $60,000 on a water trailer because that's the only one you can get, and you need water for, or at least for all the mods that I have, that's the only water trailer I could have. One of the only things I kept in this game was this trailer and tractor because they're affordable and were free. So I had purchased the cheapest belt, towed it over here with this truck, and that's kind of where that's going to sit for now. And this tractor and bucket were also in game. They're part of the mod pack. So you can see I got a bunch of soil. We can, how much do I got? I got about 50,000 liters of soil. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park over here. And I'm going to go, I'm just going to tab over to it because it's easier. Fire this bad boy up. And let's start filling this bucket and filling this tractor. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this bucket can hold about 6,000, no, we'll call it pounds since we're dealing with a solid. And this stuff just keeps regenerating over time. Just dump that in there. why it doesn't get the last 16 pounds. Using the good old JCB. Junior cheeseburger. For those of you who heard that, that is my son. He's hanging out with me while he wanted to watch Farming Simulator today. Full, so that's what, 3 in there.
Yeah, you better fill up the back.
I gotta fill up the back. That's right, buddy. Curious how much gold we'll get out of one of these. Now, I've never actually paid attention. Like, I messed around on a different map before doing this. I want to make sure I knew how to get everything set up and rolling. I do know that the soil and water, I believe, was a 1-to-1 ratio. So we'll see.
Daddy, fill up in the back now.
I will, buddy.
Let them make it really full.
So as I progress, the belt system will be handy because I'll need to be doing more and more. We'll
Right now, I'm in the tractor. I'm driving the tractor. Grabbed into tractor. Gotta use a part.
Alright, after this I'm going to hop in the tractor and see where we're at. Oops, I'll leave that running. Just want to hop in here quick. See how full are we. 75% full.
That's really full.
Getting there.
Now I'll go in the back.
Yeah.
Right
at the back?
Yeah.
Alright, buddy.
Because that needs to be filled. See? That's your brackets.
You're right.
You're running out of dirt. I mean soil.
Yeah, we're running out of soil. But that's okay, it comes back.
Yeah.
We're going to play most of the time at about 15 times for the speed. With a plan. Play at 15x. Alright. Alright, so we're full. Don't want to waste any gas, so let's hop out. Let's go haul this. 40,000 liters. We're gonna continue to drive around because we're gonna need coal. Also, so let's driving around this way. I can show you where the coal mine is. Down there, see there's a little bit of coal spawned in. It's the long way. Don't normally want to do this. Now I have mods for a couple of old grain trucks that can also haul stuff, so I'll probably buy one of those. One's like a 1966 Ford F600. So it's old, relatively small. I think it holds like 30 or 40,000 liters. It's just easy to drive. Not that this isn't easy to drive, but it'll be handy to have another truck. My cousin is probably going to be joining me to play this series. He doesn't do YouTube or anything like I have, but I know he wants to show. Oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. Show off my backing up skills. Should be there. Oh, there we go. Wasn't far enough back.
There's some soil there.
So while that's going, I'm going to tab over to the old water truck and hope like hell that this thing can pull this up the hill. Once the truck gets going here, then we'll... There we go. Oh dear.
What?
This truck is struggling.
I don't know why, because it's too heavy.
Oh, come on. This might not work, this truck. I might have to try the other truck that I have. I'd have to sell this one. Oh my goodness, the tires don't turn. There's too much weight on the back. And I don't think there's nowhere for me to attach a weight on the front either on this. Come on.
You can do it. Oh, that tractor is so heavy.
Ooh. This truck needs a trailer that hooks up where a regular... Oh my god. Come on. Grip. Yeah, this isn't going to work. This truck is no good.
Yeah, it's no good.
60,000 liters of water is too heavy for it. I saw one video, I think the guy's name was Daggerwin. He went in and edited the water tank. I think that's who it was, because of how long it was taking him to like constantly be moving water back and forth. So he adjusted to like 500,000 liters of water and he couldn't even move it. See, the only reason I bought this truck is because it's 16,000 bucks. I didn't really want to use this Kenworth one or the Lizard one, because I feel like it's $10 is too cheap. That's not very realistic at all, and I just don't have the money to spend on one of these right now. Thinking about it, this would have been good, but again, I don't want to have to take out. Well, so that's the other thing. So I'm only allowing myself $250,000 loan. So basically, I've given myself $500,000 to start with.
That pretty boost.
So this is the other truck that would be good, which I guess I could have went with the Lodestar. You know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just buy that right now. Attachers, I need a trailer hitch for it. Engine, this thing is a 350 and an 820 horsepower, but I don't have 120 grand to spend on that. So we're just going to stick it out with, we'll go with 350,000. All my work trucks are going to be orange. I don't really need beacon lights. So come on. At least get one load in. It's not going to, is it? Alright. You know what? We're just going to go sell this. Well, you know what? I know it'll come in handy for other stuff later on. So what we'll do is we'll just go park this in the shed.
Yeah.
Sound like a good idea, Harlan?
Yes.
Alright, dude. Should we wash our truck first before we park it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, looks like our recording video is getting a little sloppy. Do I need to come in yet? Oh, shit. Truck's getting all nice and clean. Almost there. Alright.
Look how pretty that truck is.
Yeah, now it's nice and clean.
This is your other side. This is your side.
One thing I'll note, for those of you who actually pay attention to Farming Simulator, so this is the Platinum mod map. And that's why it's got like that tumbler under here, the car wash has been added. That's all new. There was a version of this game, but it didn't, it was non-compatible with that. Alright, so let's hope this truck works a little better. It should, because when I played around before, this one seemed to have more just general torque.
But
I'm not too sure how it's going to work having, oh no. It's not being very realistic of me, is it? So I really like this truck. Only thing that I find semi-frustrating is the mirrors aren't quite perfect. However, I downloaded Blender. I got to download the Giants editor, and I kind of want to get into a little bit of modding. So I'll probably take like a truck like this and finish stuff like mirrors, and then give credit to the original creator. You know, the only struggle I have is I got to go back in time and try and figure out where the heck I got these mods from so that I can credit the correct people and give them their props for being heroes. My understanding is it takes a long time to create some of these vehicles. The only boring thing about this truck is if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it doesn't get muddy. That'd be something else I could look at too, I guess. Oh yeah, this truck handles this way better. Alright, so we're going to see how much gold we're going to get. 40,000 liters of, or 40, we'll call it 40 tons would be my guess of what that what the dirt that I hauled over was. And then we got 60,000 liters of water. There we go. So that's ticking up. That has started ticking down already. What I'll do is, oh, did I leave my truck over in the pit? Yeah, see, so there you go. So there's what the gold comes out looking like. I'm going to leave that there for now and let that build up to at least 100, and then we'll see what happens. If we look at the prices of gold, finances, vehicles, no. Prices, here we go. So, gold is worth almost $700,000 per 1,000
I can see
things.
the,
So, I think it's, yeah, it's the only place we can sell
there's
gold.
the water.
So, we got 3 already. Where's my regular pickup truck? Alright, so I'm going to show you guys while that's going. We're going to take you for one more quick little tour of the map here. And so you can see that sand is already, or the dirt's already all filled up. Oh yeah, and this is, so this, you got to pull it beside this pump basically in the mud to get water. So there's a few cool new places here on the map, with the exception of just this. So one of the places I will take you to is just up here. See where those blacked out fields are? They've put essentially industrial stuff on there. So there's a new crop has been added in this map too, which I haven't even tried playing around with, but that's something we'll get into. I don't remember if this was here before. It's kind of like a dam. electricity. There, it's the shed here on the left. So you're gonna see, so they've added a gas station up here. And then I'm just gonna kind of not do this properly for the sake of showing you guys what's up. But as you can see, it's a winery. So again, I haven't played around with this at all yet, so I don't really know how the winery part of this works. But I do know that I can get wine. I think it must go on pallets. That's got to be what's going on here. So there's a crop that you can grow. Okay, so there's one of the train stations where you can sell your crops, just like always. Oh, I think I needed to stay on that dirt road. I have to cut back through here again. Alright. Over here, I don't know if I've ever actually come up here. This
Yes,
is one of the steel mill places, I think. So you could sell steel. I'm not too sure how to do that yet. I haven't played around with it enough. So you must weigh in and weigh out. What do they need over here? Not too sure. That kind of looks like sawdust almost. Then we got stone, gravel. Oh, that's probably river sand. So I think I have to haul gravel over here for that to get created. This is another crusher. So you got to add fuel and stone to it. We'll continue on. So I have crop destruction on, so that's part of the reason I'm not driving through other people's crops like a jerk. Alright, have I missed any on the way? Nope. Next one's coming right up. Alright. We've added a couple of nice little farms to the map. Alright, here's another train station that's been added. That's basically all this one is literally just a train station. And they put it in where they built a fun little ramp you could take too. So that field that overlooks the farm, that's kind of that funny odd shape, that's where they've put it. It's where you can drop tar and bitumen off, obviously. So that train bridge has been added. To create the tar for the asphalt, where you have to come pick it up is right here. So you come in here, and one of these has tar, and one of them has fuel. So this is the tar one, tar bitumen, and then over here's the fuel. And you need to come here to get the fuel, is my understanding, for your crushers. For whatever reason, it doesn't run on the other fuel. I don't know why. And then there's another crusher here. And the purpose of all of this is for right here. So we want to build some construction stuff, so we got to we'll have a dump truck. It'll put the asphalt in there for that guy. There's a grader, so the I don't know how you're supposed to say that, tout venant. Also will be dumped there, and this is the ripper. So I don't know how that ripper totally. If I'm being 100% honest, I'm not sure how the ripper works. I believe there's one more spot. Yes, we got to hang left on the dirt road here. Ooh, that is muddy there. Ah, yes. So from here we get tailings and river sand. And we get it from scooping right here and sifting it. So if we take a quick look and see, we've got almost 90,000, so almost 90 tons. And this looks like this needs some fuel as well, a little generator. And the last spot is in town there. It's a construction site, so we're going to head there next. So we're just going to head back out on the road as we come to a close on this episode. Oh, sucked in on the mud. Try to get the free car washes now. Ooh, whew. Tires, they slide out. So here's the winery. So you can see the grapes. So I'm not sure how that works, but eventually we'll get there. We're going to do a little bit of mining for the first little while, just with the sand and gravel, and going for gold. Get right into town here. Alright, so I think it's this one. Yeah. There's a new area of town being built, and so one of the other things we got to do is create lumber, and lumber on pallets, and bring it out here, as well as, which will get dropped off there, sand, concrete, or stone, sand, tailings, the lumber, and concrete has to be brought over here. So that's it, guys. That's the first episode. That's the new stuff going on my channel. So you can look forward to this. I'm going to be a little slow getting this out in the beginning here. Probably only one episode a week, and then I'd like to move up to 2 with the occasional Let's Play. So I will catch you all in the next episode, and have a good one, guys.